satellite media, looking at what is happening in Nigeria and globally. With me is the Punch newspaper. Let us look at what is trending currently. It still has to do with the contentious issue of protests. Remember that Nigerians are threatening to embark on peaceful protests in Nigeria, particularly the youths, to drive home their demand for good governance. A protest that hashtag end bad governance. From what I see here, is saying governors, ministers meet today to stop hunger protests. The writer is saying reps ask federal government to embrace dialogue. Atiku sue for peace. Abiodun, I think that is Ogun State Governor, Uzodinma, Imo State Governor, Bauchi Governor, condemn plan rally. Oba Bani urges patience. We know that in Nigeria and globally, protest and lawful assembly is a guaranteed right of citizens. A constitutional provision that the constitution gives the citizens to air their grievances, to engage with the government when there is issues that have to do with people disagree with the government on government policies, government program, and all that. And in Nigeria, the government seems to be in panic mode, and the reason may not be far-fetched. Judging by the experience of Endsars, the government seems to be wary, seems to be afraid that if there is protest, it may be hijacked. A situation that is making the government to put all the security agencies, whether the DSS, the police, the army, name it, on red alert in case of any eventuality. Recall that recently we saw a breakout of protests in Kenya that snowballed into riots. So I think that is why the government is not comfortable with Nigerians filing out on the street to register their protest. Though one thing is clear, everybody, including the government, have agreed that protest is a right. No matter how you look at it, Nigerians have right to embark on peaceful protest. I think someone like Falana have aired his view that what you need to do is engage the organizers in dialogue to see whether you could persuade them, not necessarily using brute force to quell or suppress protesters. The former vice president of the country and the presidential candidate of PDP in the last presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, has equally lashed out at the government that protest is a guaranteed right of citizens. Of course, it does not behove on the government. Of course, the government does not even have the right to start hounding, intimidating, arresting protesters. There are judgments in this regard where the court have ruled that even citizens do not even need police permission to embark on protest. I think what the police can do in a civilized society, just like Nigeria, is to provide security for those who are protesting. But that notwithstanding, if they have credible information, actionable intelligence linking anyone to violence, whether pre or pro the protest, I think whether before or after the protest, I think the police have the right to arrest and prosecute if they have evidence of such. Meanwhile, Mr. Chinedu Michael, let us bring Mr. Chinedu Michael to help us do justice to most of the issues we have here. Remember that Obi himself, who was earlier accused of being behind the protest, have since demanded an apology. Mr. Chinedu Michael, we have a lot to chew this morning. As it stands, governors, ministers meet today to stop hunger protests. This time around, you know, before now you raise the alarm that there is a grand plan to blackmail the Igbos as sponsor of the protest. Before I knew it, Obi was accused. Though, for what we are seeing, I think he's shifting away from that scenario. The government are trying to meet to see what they can do.
Because I think they are sensing a repeat and the fear of Endsars repeat. So they are being careful because they don't know nobody can predict the manner and the nature and what the whole thing is going to turn to at the end of the day. It's just that like we are good at destroying ourselves under bigotry and tribalism. So it has become very clear in the life of Nigeria as a nation to play along ethnicity and otherwise. It's only fortunately that the Igbos are the ones, for me, in all sense of judgment, that have never for one day show this kind of extreme tribalism in all ramification. So, but if you see the Igbos, the way they do their things, the way they, move from one place to another, the way they do their business, the way they are adventurous, So, if other tribes are like that, like the Yorubas are like that, in good faith, we would have been enjoying, that cohesion, that unity, so to say. But if you look at when how things are really, playing out, you discover that there's always been a deliberate attempt by the system, to sideline one region over another, pretending that their pretense is even a big trap, and the Igbos have continued to sense it that even the unborn child, a Biafran, is already knows his fate in Nigeria. So what they are trying to do now, they have seen, public opinion rise against the Ononuga and his men. Of course, Tinubu and his men, who are insisting that they are going to shoot aside, they're going to use excessive force.
So that is not the language this morning. Please, the government, sorry, the president is suing for peace.
What made him to sue for peace, to ask for peace? I'm explaining, the process, what that have led him to do that, to sue for peace. He can't just come out and say, I'm suing for peace. There's something on ground. People need to understand. This is an interview. We are communicating. We are relating. You can't just put me a question and say government sue for peace. Then I shouldn't be discussing government sue for peace. Government sue for peace. That's not the real thing. So if we are coming to that, we'll come to that, and we have to explain the process that leads to that. So you have to be very professional in asking questions like that. So but away from that, anyway, what we are doing here is, if
Maybe you need
government,
to talk louder.
if government need to sue for peace, well, it's because the handwriting is already on the wall. The major stakeholders are coming in. Atiku has said, he's come out to say that people should go and protest. Falana said protest is, constitutionally, is a right of every citizen. And those people who are saying nobody should protest, they were also on the street against Jonathan, even though it was a protest, a propaganda protest, not reality. But this one, hunger is everywhere. There's reality on it. So I don't know the kind of peace they're asking. I don't know the kind of arrangement they are making. There's no peace in hunger. Nobody can be hungry and be telling you there is peace. If you want peace, then you need to stop hunger. You need to stop people from starving to death. You need to stop starvation. You need to stop starvation policies of your government, and be able to know what to do at any time, at any given time. And for me, that is just it.
Okay, now, let us look at the issue that is coming from Atiku, saying that the people should be allowed to protest. Of course, we all know that it's a guaranteed right of citizens, both locally and internationally. Then Falana is asking, dialogue with the leaders, identify the dialogue with them. Do you think the government can avert the protest through this admonition?
No, the leaders, I think they have a set goal. They have already issued a statement. If at all they are leaders, this has something that has to do with reality. don't know where the leadership is coming from. You understand? But Nigerians want to go to the street, and they want to protest. They want to show that they are not comfortable with Tinubu's government. So Atiku is already in support of that. So if they are saying Falana is saying that they should identify with the leaders, I don't know what Falana maybe Falana mean by that.
So what is talking about dialogue instead of
Dialogue
hounding
is
and
what
arresting?
reverse what rubbish. That's the dialogue we are talking about. Which kind of dialogue? That dialogue does not work in Nigeria. What you are going to do is to reverse those harsh economic policies.
Like what and what will you want them to reverse?
Fuel, one, two. Revisit the issue of border immediately, not wasting time. Then review some of the policies that has to do with subsidizing anything that has to do with food. Then reverse to where we started from before you even came to power. That's why what we were saying. What is the status quo? We have a pint of Ghana 750 before you came to power. Now we are buying a pint of Ghana 5,000 in less than 1 year. Nobody's gonna accept that unless the people themselves are just going to play according to ethnic stuff, ethnic understanding. If not that, well, for me, I think um, first of all, that's what happened in Kenya. William Ruto reversed some of those policies. If you look at what in the United States of America, what led to George Washington, George Washington, what's his name? Benjamin Jefferson, and one other man, I think Roosevelt or one other person, you know, uh, when they revolted against the British system in 1776, we have about 13 colonies in Americas at that time. And each of those colonies, were somehow independent on themselves. But immediately the British system increases tax, you know, trying to suppress the people with harsh economic policies. They revolted, and that revolt was spearheaded by the likes of George Washington during that era, and before you know it, that singular move was what brought the 13 colonies of the United States of America together to today.
Okay, now let us look at. I will take you to Rivers State. Mayhem as footballer, wicked supporters clash in Rivers. We thought we had seen an end of this controversy in Rivers State.
We have not seen it. We have not seen the end yet, because the president does not want it to end, and the president needs to understand clearly, where he is going to how position himself, because of 2027. If he loses River State, and of course, and you can see the revelation coming, where a former chief of staff to Wike said that Wike instructed them to rig that election against Obi in River State. It's trending online. It's not a hidden thing that Obi was actually rigged out in River State by Wike elements. But now that it's becoming very clear, it's left for the River State people, to take a decisive action. What and how they intend to go about it. The law is already there. We have been having a different court pronouncement here and there at the end of the day. But I can assure you, it will be difficult for anybody to remove Fubara at the end of the day.
Okay, now lastly, let us get your view because we are seeing something here. He's saying Dangote local refineries to end fuel importation. Remember that before now, we have issue where Dangote himself, who we know to be an introvert, suddenly becomes an extrovert, crying out over what he call perhaps some high and mighty trying to frustrate him out of business. So, do you think the issue has been resolved, seeing that Dangote local refineries to end fuel importation?
The issue have not been resolved. The issue of that refinery started in 2017 or thereabout or 18. Up to now, they have not been able to do that. It looks like something is going on, or something is actually wrong with Nigeria. You understand that something is actually wrong with Nigeria. If you look at the record and when Dangote started the project and the role Obasanjo and the rest of them played, over the sale of refineries that was reversed by Endsars at that time. Obasanjo was going for privatization, and most of the government-owned refineries were sold, until Yar'Adua came back, and reversed those policies. That was where the problem lies. And Nigeria should do a proper investigation and find out, why Dangote refinery has not worked up to this moment. So Dangote is going to face a lot of challenges in that regard. But we can see some top businessmen, have been calling that Nigeria should come out and support Dangote, because the intentions of the people who are struggling to either buy up the refinery, or frustrate uh, him with various logistics and all that. Maybe probably a supply of crude and all that. And the thing, this is business, and the thing is really taking a toll, on the production of and distribution of the product, of that refinery. So if care is not taken, Dangote might likely be very careful not to lose uh, that refinery to Southwest, and it will be like, the Southwest have now finally been able to subtly get a refinery at the end of the day, that will serve the interests of Southwest, and of course, if possible, Nigeria breaks. That's going to be the first refinery in Oduduwa land.
Okay, now, lastly, before I let you go, Mr. Chinedu Michael, Obi's 72-hour ultimatum elapses perhaps today over accusation against him that he's the one, or rather involved in sponsoring the hunger strike in the country. Do you think Anobi will want to engage people who accuse him in the courts?
Let me just explain it very clearly. P2B should embark on that. Things need to be properly defined. It will be an insult on Igbos if nothing is being done. We are not going to look for another alternative. Igbos are civil people. Let him come and define. Where Obi made such statement. That is one. Two, Atiku also has come out to make the same statement that they are claiming Obi made, and nobody is asking that Atiku should be arrested or in a stand, or DSS should invite Atiku and all that. So that will tell you that the Yorubas are very, funny people, honestly, because you can see the recent developments within 1 week. Where a certain Doyin Okupe, who's supposed to be who was the P2B Obi Ahmed
Spokesman of Obi campaign organization.
campaign organization, came out all of a sudden and started making, playing out the nature of which they are known for. That is one. Two, you can also see all of a sudden, this one came out again and said, uh, yes, Obi was the one, IPOB is the one behind hunger in Nigeria. You can imagine that kind of, you know, uh, uh, abnormality coming from people in that kind of position. That tells you a lot of things. That when they feel that they cannot face the northern Nigeria, no, they turn to Igbo, they turn to eastern Nigeria, and begin to make unnecessary statements, concerning Igbos. That's their nature, and we understand very well. That's their nature, and we have our reasons. Now they are threatening they are going to bring their masquerade against anybody who want to protest in Southwest. Well, we are watching the development. My prayer is that if it If this is not properly and professionally, handled, it might engineer, it might unbottle a lot of anger in the land that will likely lead to revolution.
Let me say a very big thank you for your time. Hope to have you next time, as always. Mr. Oluwawan of Oba. Let us bring in Oluwawan of Oba. Let us get your thoughts with respect to what is happening. Oluwawan of Oba, you are welcome.
God bless you. Good morning to my viewers in Nigeria and diaspora. What is really happening? Nigeria is out of the game.
Now we are looking at the issue of protests. The government seems to be worried that if they allow the protest to go on, it may lead to a similar situation of Endsars. Though the government have acknowledged that it's a right of the citizens to express their grievance any area they feel the government is not doing well. But the issue is, can the government stop this protest?
It's impossible. See, the time has come. The time has come for Nigeria to really come outside and tell the whole world what is really happening here. It's like the government is not really forthcoming. They don't really care about us. You understand? See, protest or no protest, protest must come to pass because we are tired of the policy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under Jagaba. They kill Nigeria. They are killing us softly. See, Nigeria, everything is scattered. Nothing is working. See, most especially that food, who they hungry, no fit waka. See, Nigeria is now like a country of no government, of no system. And there is a government, they bribe jet, one or something billion. See, Nigeria must come aside and say their mind. See, we are tired of living in Nigeria. We are tired of living under this government. The government just under 1 year, everything spoil. Have patience, have patience. The wife came, have patience. The son come, have patience. Now have patience. Now you say, how long? Nigeria is tired. So we are out of the game. We must come outside and express our fundamental human right that the system is not good for us. The policy is wickedness to the Nigeria populace. We are tired. Nigeria is out of the game. It's like when you say it's similar to Endsars, it's more than Endsars because Endsars were for the youth. But now it's for father, mother, brother, sister, auntie, and tata. The last kid know what is happening. The last kid can never eat a square meal a day. Why? Because of the government policy. A 1 2 bar of now 5,000. So where are we going from here? We can't rely. We can't be hearing story of the government every day. Calm down, calm down. How long are you going to calm down? Let us all come outside and let the whole world know that the giant of Africa is now the Tata of Africa.
Are you saying you will not calm down?
Who will go to calm down? As the talk making us calm down, the talk is not relevant. We have been hearing that talk. That talk is calm talk. It's a calm talk. When you say hope, now renew hope. At the end of the day, you found nothing in the renew hope. So are you going to calm down?
Are you saying
dying?
Are you saying there is no hope in the renewal?
There is no hope in the renew hope. It's like we now see that those people, they are mortgaging us. See, they are mortgaging us. Can you imagine a senior president telling the whole world that the presidential jet is more than, is valued than the 250 million Nigerians suffering every day? No, okay, see that. Okay, the other day, a senate, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the respect of Udume, say the president is caged. I consider the president is really caged. Now everybody is not coming out and say, I beg, I beg, I beg, we are going to do with you. How long are you going to do? You know say go do with you yesterday before? Don't you know that things are fall apart? Okay, now you want to injury time. Injury time don't come, and injury time don't go. So Nigeria is annoyance. Nigeria is not happy with them. So let us tell them we are not happy. So nothing will stop us not telling them we are not happy. The whole Nigeria will come outside, let them come and kill everybody. We're ready to die now.
No, I don't think they are killing anybody because
No, the system, what I'm watching, what I'm hearing, I will now hear that there will be Oro.
Nobody's killing anybody.
They say Oro, they will carry Oro come outside. Oro now become a political aspect of the government.
What I mean of Oro?
They say that Lagos State cultural demonic aspirant. They want to come outside. Let them come outside. See, we are ready to let the nation know that we are not from them. We are tired of them. The first time in the history of Nigeria, Nigeria never suffered like this. Suffering, wickedness in heavenly places. Nigeria, a whole Nigeria, everything is here. Okay, trillion. Where is the money? Suffering and smiling every day. We have to use our last blood to let them know. See, you see, we will die too.
No, nobody is dying.
See,
The issue is
we want
this.
to face the reality. The reality is that we are not afraid anymore of anything. We want to let them know that the suffering is out of hand. Oh, 1,000 naira you can't eat. A tuba, just 1 year, 5,000. Where you want and how? And you say you have a president, you have a government. We don't have. In the part of the world, Nigeria don't have anything called government. They don't get to embezzle money, embezzle millions of naira. House of Assembly, the other day, they say they don't call their salary. How would you know that they call their salary? Just propaganda. They are a bunch of criminality people in the government house. So enough of it. We are tired of their system. Their policy milk Nigeria blood. Killing Nigeria every day. So no fit sleep, they don't die because they don't chop. Drinking, wickedness. Watch Nigeria every day, things increase. Things become badly for you and I. You say the government, they are making meeting, say we should have patience. How long will we go to have patience? Are we patient? We are patient is a name. It's not the pleading home. We are tired of Jagaba, Emilokon, now Ebilokon. You can imagine somebody is come in the history of the whole world. Say it's my turn to rule a nation. And now your turn. All 1 year, the nation is down. Bleeding dead. Can you imagine? Now the Igbo now rise. I said, no, we are tired of Emilokon. We are tired. 200-something million Nigeria are tired of Emilokon. The system is really bad to Nigeria. Nigeria never experienced this kind of situation. Even in the last administration of Buhari even managed human being resources than this one. He came, the first day said, subsidy removed. See, Nigeria will be clapping. Now, Nigeria is out of the planet. Out of the planet.
Nigeria is out of the planet.
Nigeria is out of the planet. Everybody looking for where to live, where to even run to. Nowhere, no road. Everywhere locked because of the policy, the administrative of Emilokon. It's not polite. Let us be frank. The environment is bad. It's wickedness. We never experienced this kind of a situation in our life.
Okay, now, Rep, House of Representatives, ask federal government to embrace dialogue. Do you think
Where are they? Where are they?
Do you think Nigerians will be ready to embrace that
Where
dialogue?
the protest must hold, it must come to a pass because the rep, he must hold no matter no liberty because Nigeria is tired. Nigeria is tired of the system. House of Rep, they collect 30 million. Senate, that's 30 million. Me and you will not see 100 naira. And you say protest must not hold. Injustice is getting out of hand. So we want to address the reality. We are tired. Rap where they did before. They don't know. All of them, they swallow money like anyhow. Now they know. Now is our turn. And if case don't take it, everybody will be bloody.
No. We are not using that language.
Yes, we are tired of the land system. We are suffering. The suffering is getting out of hand. No nation suffer like Nigeria. And Nigeria, the whole world knows Nigeria get money. Okay, where's the money? Nigeria gets the money, Ojoro, 2.8 billion. The chief every day. They share them. When Udome said the president cage, they say suspension. This one suspension. Okay, the other day they say party budget. 3.something trillion. Akpabio, he corner one corner. Person come confess, he say suspension. He say we don't get
You talk about package the other day. Does it mean that package the money?
They pack all the money. That's why Nigeria, that's why things fall apart. When really money was supposed to give to the people to use, to let them happy. You pack here and go one corner. You pack here. Now, while I don't start, you dey beg. Beg no go solve the matter.
For the benefit of those who don't understand the language of package, what does it mean?
It's a liberty criminality in the hands of the government. Criminality. Packing money. 78 billion. They go use to write down. Cover them. They beg. Beg for what? House rep, they beg. Say they don't call their salary. How would they call their salary? How they take do them? You got to brainwash. This is the first government that brainwashed Nigeria to the last end. They brainwash us, but now our eye don't open. We now see say inside darkness there is light. You are tired of them. So no matter it be, we go see what will happen now. Because something must happen. Because if something don't happen, correction not go there. Truth not go come. Because the truth is dead. But now I want to wake up the truth from the slumber. We are tired.
Okay, now let us look at Abiodun. That is the governor of Ogun State. Uzodinma, that is Imo State, and Bauchi governor condemned plan rally.
They are part of the looters of the government. They are part, and their government, they know how many years they don't they. They see, they know what is supposed to be right, and they believe that Nigeria and Mugu. Nigeria and Mugu, but now Nigeria don't work. Nigeria don't be Mugu again. Nigeria is not Mugu anymore. You can't be suffering and smiling anymore. Now we don't smile again with a verse. Suffering and smiling. No more smiling anymore.
Okay,
now,
ask
we're angry. Everybody's angry. We're angry. We want to sacrifice anything to make things right.
If I may ask Olua, I understand that protest is the right of Nigerians, but the right do not give anybody right to go and destroy lives and property.
No,
we are coming. How do you think they can manage this situation so that there will be protest and there will not be destruction of lives and property?
We are not protesting of destroying life and property. Life and property is not in this type of situation. This type of situation we are going for is for the government to know we are angry. We are angry. When you see everybody out on the street, you know that they are not happy. So do the right thing. It's like they don't want to do the right thing. When everybody don't jack for the street, everybody they para, everybody they cry. They go, no. Say the truth must be done.
Finally on this, let us get your reaction with respect to because Falana have asked government as well dialogue with the people. Then Atiku is saying the people have right to protest and let them protest. Even Falana have said they have right to protest.
See, we have our fundamental human right to protest because we 195% of Nigeria are not happy with the policy of the government. Just 1 year, everything just scatter, jaga, bosa, gunshot with the hear. We don't suffer past that language. So we have right to protest and we must protest. Let them know, let them really know. Now they are shaking. If protest ever start, they are shaking. They're not supposed to say no, so they go shake before. When you know, say if you put this in like this, somebody will vex. You not do them as if the person are Mugun. We are not Mugun. We are Nigeria. We are educated men on this planet. We are not supposed to be enduring injustice like this.
Oluwawan, I will bring you in later. Let me have the spokesman of Obedient in this environment first.
Okay.
Mr. Riwan, you are welcome. This is the spokesman of Obedient in this environment. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
I know your leader have threatened to drag some persons to court. Yes. Let us start from there. Do you encourage your leader to engage them in court?
Peter Obi has always been known to be a peaceful person. But like I always said, don't take the gentility of a lion. Now to ask me because a lion is couching, now see, oh, it's a weak animal. No, he's not weak. The lion is not weak. Because he stays on his own lane, does not make it a weak animal. People have always seen Peter Obi like, and I tell people, I say, I know this man. That's why we call him the Okute. I know him.
That is stone.
Peter Obi, I know him very well. But he's a very peaceful person. That's why I like him. He's not the kind of person that wants the blood of human being to be shared for his own ambition. Like I said, it's someone like Goodluck Jonathan. It's not as if they don't want power, but they have human sympathy. They have human pity. Some people want power, they don't care. If everybody want to die, if you want to die, you die. Their own is to get to that power. But Jonathan is not like that. Jonathan wants a kind of peaceful environment. He wants a kind of peace and serenity. That's what I'm saying. So it's very, very simple. So that Jonathan taking that man to court will serve as a deterrent. Yeah, Peter Obi, our leader, taking that man to court will serve as a deterrent to others. For example, we are hearing that there is a protest that is coming on. Now, Obi. So Obi has never spoken about the protest. So we spoke, others spoke, people are speaking. But everything must be Obi and the obedience. Obi and the obedience. Obi and the obedience. And the question is that Why are you so obsessed about Peter Obi? Why must everything be about the Obi and the obedience? Yeah, but we know that this poverty and insecurity and inflation does not respect about religion. Let me tell you the people that are backing the protest. There are three factors that are backing the protest, and they can never be arrested by any government. They can never be arrested. The only thing that can arrest them is good governance. Number one, hunger is backing the protest. Hunger is not a human being, it's a feeling of lack and want. Number two, inflation is backing the protest. People cannot afford anything to buy. Number three, poverty is backing the protest. These are the three factors that are backing the protest, not Obi. Now, go and tackle those three factors and leave Peter Obi alone. It's as simple as that. If you can tackle hunger, you can tackle poverty, you can tackle inflation, there will be no protest now. How many times was there protest under Jonathan? The only protest that we had was for fuel subsidy. There was no protest under Jonathan. You understand? But then you are now seeing different kind of protests now because people are agitated. They are hungry. The same hunger disturbing a Yoruba man, disturbing an Igbo man, disturbing a Fulani man, a Hausa, a Kanuri. We are all hungry. We are all facing exactly the same situation in Nigeria. So when somebody say Peter Obi is the problem, no, that's why Peter Obi had to take him to court. That's what I'm saying. Peter Obi must go to court to serve as a deterrence. That man, to others, everybody, a jobless man, Peter Obi, a man that an impotent man. What's the problem? The wife is not pregnant, Peter Obi. A man, a drowning man that just need to hold something, Peter Obi. A man, a useless man that cannot feed his family, Peter Obi. A man that could not pass examination because he did not read, and it's simply person, Peter Obi. So why must Obi every time? Use that same energy on your useless politicians that have made your life miserable. Peter Obi is not the governor of your state. Peter Obi is not your president. Then why must it be that Peter Obi is always the topic on the lips of every Nigerian? So it's as simple as that. So stop mentioning Peter Obi. Leave Peter Obi alone. Stop mentioning his name. You have to focus on your energy on the right quarters, on those that have made your life miserable in this country, on the people that now you have seen the highest and the worst level of insecurity in Nigeria. There is palpable fear everywhere. There is insecurity everywhere due to that amount of inflation and hunger. People cannot go to work. People cannot travel in anymore. Even the rich are now looking at their backs. So when you say Peter Obi, is Peter Obi the reason why there is inflation, why there is hunger, why there is poverty in the land? Is he the winner? Funny enough, according to INEC, he's not even the second. So what are we talking about? So leave Peter Obi alone and let them tell their anger in the right direction. Let them tell their principal. Nigerians are tired, they are hungry, they are frustrated. Find a way to soothe their pain. Find a way to make governance less expensive. You understand? So that if governance is less expensive, you are going to see that. I give an example of how people in Nigeria, how monkeys, it started from the APC regime, how monkeys start swallowing money. Human beings swallow money to the extent that even animals join. Monkeys swallow 36 million naira in this country. The monkey is not in prison, the monkey is not in detention. The monkey maybe by now he'll have built his own house because he sold 36 million. Then after, we saw again a snake first swallowed money, 36 million. That snake today will have built his own house. Then when monkey was on top of the tree, monkey saw that even a snake that cannot fly is swallowing money. Monkey jumped down in this country. Monkey swallowed money again under the APC. That monkey now is not in detention. That monkey by this time now, he has rented the house in this estate because he has swallowed money. Then human beings saw that a snake swallow money, monkey swallow money, they up the ante. Human beings start swallowing money again, they themselves. We saw, for example, under this Buhari administration, this same APC, that they said school feeding in Nigeria, school feeding, ordinarily it should be for the school students. Then in 2020, COVID-19 happened that students cannot go to school. School feeding become home feeding in this country. that they were not going to feed children at home. These are the reason why there is poverty and hunger, because this money has gone to corruption. Then we saw a minister under Buhari again. He painted aeroplane from Ethiopia. They took it to Nigeria. They said Nigerian Airways. Today, where is aeroplane? So this is the reason why it's not Peter Obi. It is this same APC that has brought Nigeria. It has grounded Nigeria to his knees. You know what I mean? I want all of you that APC, they are coming to destroy this country. I told you. You have seen the results now. So they are the problem. They should look inward. They say, hey, is Buhari not Tinubu? Buhari is APC, or is Buhari Labour Party, or is it PDP? So Buhari is APC, and APC have destroyed Nigeria. You understand? So let them take their leaders the truth in their party. That see where you have brought Nigeria to. We saw how Nigeria was developing under PDP. Even though they themselves too, they are not saints. But at least you are able to afford what you want to eat. You are able to afford basic things. Our currency was strong. Nigeria in ECOWAS, we are a very strong nation politically, stability and everything. Then we saw this political shenanigans. Jonathan was removed, APC came, everything, all our gains banned. Nigeria became the number one headquarters of poverty under APC. As I tell you now, I don't believe that. Benin Republic, that ordinarily when I was young, in 2001, me and my father, we went to Benin Republic. I know how much my father changed 6,000 naira with in CFA franc, very big. Now, CFA franc in Benin is bigger than Naira. The money of Niger, because it is the APC that destroyed everything. So let them leave Peter Obi alone and go and tell their party that you have destroyed this nation. Let them do a meeting and look at themselves. We have destroyed Nigeria. We are the reason why Nigerians are hungry. We are the reason why Boko Haram are now working like kings. We are the reason why, for example, in Nigeria, S-men are threatening Yoruba people in their town. And they are working free. So let them tell themselves the truth. And look at them with their eyes. We APC, you have destroyed Nigeria. And the only way out now is either we tell ourselves the truth, or if they can't, like I said, if the kitchen is too, if the kitchen is too hot, you leave the kitchen. Not by force. Peter Obi is not the problem. So Peter Obi taking Onanuga to court will serve as a deterrent to others. That you cannot be mentioning his name for nothing. That's what I mean. Peter Obi's name should not be mentioned for nothing. It should not be used as a political gimmicks, as a game. Face your problem, not your obedience. Not Peter Obi that's the problem of this country. It's the APC that have bought Nigeria now. That 1,000 I cannot feed you. That yesterday we bought a bit of 1,000 naira. 3 spoon. I keep on motion now. 3 spoon in Nigeria. Under Jonathan, you can eat with 200. You understand? So these are the problems, and we have seen the problem. It is now time to now stand that the truth must prevail in this country. APCO, they are the one that are destroying this country. They are the problem of this country. And like I said, Jonathan was blamed. Buhari was blaming Jonathan for 8 years. He could not do anything. They are not blaming Buhari. That means they are not ready for governance. Obasanjo did not blame anybody. Obasanjo became a president. Military, he took one from the military. He did not say, oh, Yakubu, Abdulsalam Abubakar is my problem. He was ready to be a president, and he did what he could do. Yar'Adua did not start blaming Obasanjo before he died. So rest in peace. Jonathan came. Jonathan was not blaming Yar'Adua. He was not blaming Obasanjo. They elected me to work. They kept on working until Buhari became president. For 8 years, Buhari's achievement was PDP. We could not do nothing. Now, this one too. Why is the problem? You are the same party. You have destroyed this country. You have took us 200. I did not say it. One, it was the emir of Kano that said it. Sanusi said that Buhari's administration under the APC, they took Nigeria 200 years backward. I did not make the statement. You understand? So they have taken Nigeria backward. APC took Nigeria backward. And I told all of you that the only solution that we have now is to employ a man that knows how to do business. You understand? A man like Peter Obi that will manage your, because they say it's stingy. I said no, it's not stingy. He will manage. They said no, if Tinubu become president, the money go flow. That's what I was telling them there. The money go flow. That Peter Obi, I said Peter Obi is not stingy. This one have brain. He's a businessman. Before he became governor, he has already bought a house in UK, £1 million. It's established. That means he not become the governor of Anambra State to embezzle money. And I give an example that it was Peter Obi that destroyed Peter Obi that destroyed this cabal. these structures of criminalities in Anambra State, because Anambra State is the only state in Nigeria history that a governor was kidnapped. We know what I'm talking about. Who was the governor? Chris Ngige. He was kidnapped. This same man went to Kija Shrine to swear. Chris Ngige. So now it was Peter that came. He disordered criminality structure. The same man can do it here. Let us somebody that have brain that can they say no that is the money will not flow. Okay, is the money flowing now? They have destroyed everything now in this country. Is money flowing? I want them. That's why I can talk. If I can talk anywhere. I told all of you how it's going to be. Is it okay? Are you surprised now? And Nigerians will get it will become worse. So, for these ones, they don't care for you. They will keep buying more private jets. They will keep buying more cars. They will keep doing because they don't care. I know them, and I know them more than most of you there. I know them. They know me. I know them. They don't come to serve you. They have come to serve their own interest, and they will keep on accumulating this money. That a time is coming, Nigerians start begging on the street. A time is coming now that if 5 people are working, 4 will be beggars. This is just the beginning, no. So tell Nigerians to get ready. These people are not ready to serve Nigeria. Thanks for having me, Mr. Martin.
Okay, I must say a very big thank you for your time, Mr. Ariwa. Mr. Raf Mbechi, good morning, sir. Let's have Mr. Raf Mbechi. Mr. Raf Mbechi, you are welcome, sir.
Yeah, Pastor Matu, how are you doing?
We are looking at something coming from the government. This is the Punch newspaper. It's saying governors, ministers meet today to stop hunger strike. The writer is saying Rep asks federal government to embrace dialogue as Tinubu sue for peace. Tinubu is already suing for peace because everybody say yes, protest is a guaranteed right of citizens.
Yes, it's a guaranteed right of every citizen. And the swing for peace is the same thing as manipulating Nigerians again. What they did once last year, I think 25th February, Tinubu manipulated Nigerians. An election won by Hutobi outrightly, used money, work on it, work with INEC, Fachola and the rest of the cabals, and they rigged Hutobi out. Today, they are telling us that Tinubu is suing for peace. What kind of peace is that? Then about the governors and ministers meeting to stop the protest. Are they going to stop the protest with guns, Abi, or with a what? Is it? Are they? Do you have, even if there are motivational speakers there, they are all political witches and wizards. They can never stop Nigerians from protesting. Are you listening to me? Why is Tinubu suing for peace? I think he doesn't hear. He has been proven to be a he-goat. A he-goat that doesn't hear, doesn't take to instruction. It should stay there and I'll be buying soup, private jet, and yacht, lifeboat, love boat. Because Nigeria, our mineral resources in southern Nigeria is his father's wealth and property. Why is he suing for peace? Peace? Now, wow, if Tinubu could sue for peace, it means anybody can sue for peace. Tinubu did not win an election. I'm saying it on social media. If it is a crime, if it is a treasonable felony, I, Raf Tresvant, I profess that crime. Tinubu manipulated the election, obviously won by Peter Greg Obi. We don't need to be hiding the truth. Anybody that comes to social media, hide the truth, is equal to these political juggernauts and witches and wizards that are spoiling Nigerian political terrain. Someone went to the poll, he voted for his conscience. You'd upturn it because you have money, because you are a Jagaban. Oga Jagabanism is subjected to serious ban and embargo across Nigeria. We can never follow that kind of ideology anymore. Anybody that has money, you made money for yourself and your family through your sweat, not leveraging on people's sweat and blood. The oil exploration along different civil coastal line is what orchestrated what was the highest bloodbath in African history from 1967 to 1970. And all the politicians in Nigeria, they cannot ask themselves questions. What about the owners of those resources? Why did we turn our back on them? It is played out on Obi. Yes, suit Obi well. Suit Peter Obi well. Because Peter Obi, when he was the governor of Anambra State, IPOB, Mazop then, we are dying in their large numbers. Did Peter Obi see anything wrong on killing people that are agitating for separation of Igbo man from this illegal powers of darkness structured Nigeria? Nigeria is not on the foundation of Nigeria is not on a clear foundation. It's based on darkness foundation. People that will see the truth, they will start behaving like as if they are suffering from hepatitis A type. That is imbecility. That's as if their brain is gone.
Okay, now, Mr. Adam,
Listen, no, don't ask me first.
Yes.
Nigerians are bent on what? Going to church, going to mosque, everybody. Who are they going to church to fight? Witches and wizards. Mama, innocent mama in the village. Innocent grandmother in the village. You are fighting witches and wizards. They die. Witches are. Nigerian politicians are witches and wizards.
God bless you.
Oga, Tinubu is the head of witches in the whole
Oh, your boy,
Nigeria.
yes.
If you want to pay electric bill today, electricity bill will finish 40,000 under 2 days. Nigerians come out to the street of Lagos and tell them what's up, where they are getting it wrong. Don't ask me a question yet. I'm coming. Make I reach where they go. See, let me tell you, Nigerians are suffering today because we have enthroned witches and wizards. We have enthroned idolatry. People that are serving all manners of Lucifer's entity that we don't know about. They are coming out to claim that they know more than us. They're coming out to tell us that we are slaves. Oga, the head of witches and wizards, followed by Chetima Kachima. Tinubu is the head. And number third is.
Let us try to be decent with our word.
These are people that have been witch hunting and bewitching Nigerians. Why is he suing for peace? Oga, Ononuga should come out and tell us this is why he is suffering from diarrhea of the mouth. Because this time now, Ononuga should have sued for peace before his Oga follow. But Ononuga is not doing so. Ononuga is trying to attack Igbo man, telling us that it's IPOB. So if anything goes wrong in Nigeria, it's IPOB. What are you telling me? Because he's a Tinubu's outspoken man, can we screen Ononuga? If he has ever attended university, you will find fault there. These people are people that steal somebody's work at the library. They table it, they write it, they mark for them. See, let me tell you. If you see the four wall of university, I think you will be a man that will maintain moral standards in the society.
Let me
if you
bring
see
a
what
question,
is bad,
Mr.
you won't follow it. Nigerian politicians are the cause of our problem. Let us go protest, Jared.
Let me bring a question, Mr. Adam. We understand that everybody has spoken about the protest with respect to the right of Nigerians to embark on peaceful protests. Falana have just said that the government that do not have right to stop Nigerians from protesting. It's a right that is given to Nigerians by the constitution. But the question is this. Even as Nigerians have right to protest, no one have right to destroy lives and property. This is where the question comes. How do you think this protest will be carried out to avert destruction of lives and property?
You should send the message across to Mr. President. Tinubu advised Jonathan and police in 2015, 2011, yes, not to hurt Nigerian protesters. Tinubu said, police, remember that your children are among. Don't shoot them or don't shoot them. That's the message we're sending to him across. Tinubu should know the kind of instruction you will give to police and soldiers. If he tell the zombies,
let me decide.
let us be decent. Yes. See, if he tell soldiers not to shoot, they shouldn't shoot. If he tell police, go kill all of them, police will kill all Nigerians. These are the kind of people we have in our system. I don't want it to be outside what happened during Arab Spring. Arab what? Upspring or uproar. What happened in Egypt and Libya in 2011? What happened in Tunisia in 2011? What happened in Yemen? Yeah, it happened in Yemen too. Was that ordinary a food vendor had an issue with police? That was in Tunisia. That was what orchestrated Arab what? Uproar. Yes, rumpus. It escalated from Tunisia, what degenerated to the level that Egyptians actually told Hosni Mubarak that enough is enough. Are you listening to me? From there, Hosni Mubarak went down today. From there, Libya started their own. As it was a child play. Where is the Lord of Terror from the evil axis? It's gone. That is what the question Nigerians should ask themselves, and the president and the ministers and the governors. Are we doing the right thing? What must have brought this kind of protest? So let me tell you, whether the Igbos like it, I'm an Igbo man. Whether the Igbos or Yorubas, all of them like it or not, that protest must follow. Because an angry man is a hungry man. Wike has come out to yab all of us on the news yesterday, breaking news. He said he doesn't blame Nigerians because anybody that is hungry doesn't see well. Wike is abusing you and I because Wike knows that we are hungry. I don't know what I understand. Why he's enjoying his wealth. Igbo man is hungry. Yoruba man is hungry. Hausa man is hungry because they're not doing the right thing. So Wike is sending also a good news across to the system, because when you see an angry man, if you see a madman, if you compare the two, both are the same. An angry man kills a madman. Do you know that? Thank you. A madman is equivalent as if he is what? Hungry. They are the same because both are violent. Do you know what? It's cut across. Wike has kinsmen. Tinubu has kinsmen. According to him, he's from Osun State. Likewise, Akpabio, and so on and so forth. If Nigerians could come out en mass, they are going to stop them. Kenya own the kind of instruction given by William Ruto is what made that another segment of protest, because Kenyans are out again. Kenyans are on the street to stop Ruto. Upon the fact that over 50 were killed now, 50 Kenyans. Let us see what Nigerian government can do. But where we are sending our message across is that not all those security operatives, when they come out to see the protesters, they will peeping and looking. Let me know if this one is Igbo or Falana. I was before they offload their magazine with bullets. I don't know what I understand. Do the right thing. There was a time the police and soldiers were killing Egyptians in 2011. Until the stage, Egyptian police and soldiers, they made their conscience clear, their message. You know, they send it across to Hosni Mubarak. They told Mubarak, we cannot kill Egyptians anymore. Mubarak said what? He said, these are innocent citizens. We have killed enough. That was how Hosni Mubarak regime.
I understand you. What you are saying is that the police, the army should respect the rule of engagement.
Simple. It is my right to protest. It is their right to protest too. They are all human beings. It is everybody's right to come out and tell the government of the day, you are not getting it right. Do you understand me? What I'm trying to say is that if Nigerian police, if they actually know how to police the society, they should not at least violate the law. There shouldn't be extrajudicial shooting. Rather, they should use rubber bullets, water bullet, hot water, and so on and so forth. Thank you. And so on and so forth. You shouldn't come and maim and kill people. You have your own children. I have my children. If it happens that you kill, it can degenerate into what will be worse than police brutality in 2020. That's Endsars. So what happened is they should respect the law. That is Nigerian constitution. They should have listening ear and the human feeling they should have. Because protest is not an abomination. Protest is not a treasonable felony. Protest is a way, a mechanism used by the citizen to tell the government what they are doing either right or wrong. So everybody, both sides, both the protesters and the security operatives, they should respect the law. But what happened is that everywhere people should come out to tell Tinubu that we did not even vote for him.
Before I let you go, Mr. Adam, talk to us. At this point, should Igbos participate in Lagos?
Yes, I'm an Igbo man. Do you write Igbo on my face? What happened is that the turnout will be low. The number of Igbos that will come out will be low. Because Ohanaeze has given issue their own point of view, you know, and reasons why Igbos should not come out. So many of the Igbos, I think, if they partook, it should be in the southeastern Nigeria. But outside southeast, I think there will be low turn up. Because even if you look at us in Nigeria, in the southwest, we are grieved over what transpired between us and our host during the election. So that's why it's gonna be so low.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arafuji. As always, good to have you next time. Let me bring in authentic. Sorry, how you coming? Okay. No. You can come in. You can come in. I wanted to speak with authentic because he's going somewhere.
Oh, he's your chairman, yeah.
No, he's going somewhere. You are my friend. He's authentic like me.
Make it go, you know what it means, go somewhere.
Wait, Mr. Kule, let us get your view. Let us just give me some time.
I am leaving now.
Mr. Kule, let us have your view.
Yeah.
The government is pleading with Nigerians that they should share the planned protest. Even before now, police is already on red alert. The army, everybody is on red alert because the government fear Endsars situation. Do you think Nigerians should protest or they should share it?
I think if the government is telling the citizens to share the protest, what are the things the government is bringing on the table to convince the citizen? Because I can say protest is a right of everybody. Protest is a right of every human being on earth, and is a normal phenomenon globally. It's a global phenomenon. So to me now, the president and the House of Rep member, National Assembly, they need to come together now and have a roundtable meeting that how can they shield some all these lodges, because what these people are protesting on, the masses generally want to protest on, is the excessity of the National Assembly, the excessity of the governor, is the excessity of the powers that be in government now. Because I can say categorically, people are suffering, but you can't be suffering, your children can't be suffering, and the fathers are enjoying the largest over there. So to me, I think the government should do the needful to make sure that they bring down the prices of foods and commodity, so that the everything can come back to the same shape. For now, I can say we are the billionaires. The billionaires in this country that always flaunt the billions. What are they doing to help the humanity? What are those billionaires doing to help the humanity? They need to come together now and share their wealth to the humanity, because Nigeria is the only country that I know that people will be suffering. There are some people that will be there to oppress people, the suffering people. So to me, we have to just take the necessary thing, which is the government need to come out and say they've shared their allowances, they've shared their incomes, and the National Assembly will follow suit. Let the citizens see the impact of feelings for them, because now they are not seeing the impact. The citizens are not seeing the impact of feelings, that the government have feelings for them. Because when you look at the bogus amount, the National Assembly are collecting bogus amount, the House of Rep, bogus amount, what was it called, the political appointee. It won't work down well. Somebody has not eaten a one breakfast meal, one meal for now, and somebody are lavishing in money, in dollars, in naira. How will you not feel? And we are all Nigerians. There has to be equilibrium of engagement, that okay, you masses, this is what I will do for you, but prior to that, I will reduce every price of food items for you to have. Nevertheless, they've opened border, but how many masses will benefit from that border opening? Because you still see some kaba that will take over that border, and to be third party that will be acting as third party for those foods that will be coming in from the borders. So to me, they say suffering and smiling. The masses has been suffering and they've been smiling for a while, but now it's put on there's an end to put the smiling to put their suffering to an end. Because why? I don't support violent protests. I don't support, because when you look at protests, the way we organize protests in this country, it's not always well organized. Because when you say you are doing protests, you don't even checkmate all the people, your environment. You don't checkmate who around you. You now see the area boys, the agbero, everything, the bad boys, they inflate the system. And our police too, our soldiers too, you don't use gun to quench the protest or to quench any protest. What you use is water cannon, hot water, and other things like that. But don't use bullets. Bullet is not, those things are a cake. So we should learn how we call protest. It's not only about bringing gun out and start shooting people. You have other things you can use, and you know that under your security, agendas or security apparatus,
Rule of engagement.
rule of engagement. I can say that. That was the mistake they did in that Endsars. They opened fire. They opened bullets. They opened bullets on people. So to me, I think the protest, they should allow the protest, but there must be decorum with the protest. People should not hijack it to go another way with it, man. Because I can see people are hungry, An hungry man is an angry man. Me, myself, I'm hungry. So to me, the government should do the needful. People cannot just sit down in their convenience office in Nassau Rock, convenient office in their different states, their different appointments, or their different, what's it called, and start enjoying the largest of the country, and why the majority are suffering on the street. We are all Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to all of us. So I think the people people at the power should always reason that power will end one day, and they should make sure equilibrium. There must be equilibrium. What is good for the goose is good for the gander, for the masses likewise. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kunle. Thank you very much for your answer. Thank you. Mr. Chipsa, you know what I'm bringing in? We are seeing government talking in a different tone today. The president is suing for peace. And apart from that, Falana have said, engage with these people. Don't use violence, don't use brute force to coerce them. Just as Atiku have said yesterday, that the people have right to protect. We all know that the right to protect is there. But the question I'm asking you, as a renowned political affairs analyst and somebody who has been following the politics in Nigeria, where do we draw the curtain? Even as Nigerians have the right to protest, how do we go about this protest so that there will not be wanton destruction of lives?
They should make sure that, good morning. Going about the protest, you will see that the government have been coming around with different kind of motive. You know, the last time the federal government gave, the local government gave the Christian Association, I think 20 million or so, doing, what was it called? Democracy Day.
Is that a lobby?
12. How do you, who are the association? How do you expect them to share the money? The money is for what? Is it really just house meant? Is it a business agency that you are giving them money? You understand? Everything is money. Now, about the protest, those that you see, the protest is one thing, but if we are still doing peripheral protests here, it's not really like just saying, preamble like that. When we can call, say, a protest, it is when our mothers, our fathers, pull out, be in front. They are the ones that are meant to be doing this work for us. We met, they brought us to this life, and under their watch, 50-something years, they allowed Nigeria to be like this. We are having a protest, some people are still going to work. Civil servants are still going to work. Are they telling us that they are buying yam for 800 naira? Why we are the only one buying it for 10,000 naira for 1 tuber? You can see that the thing is not settled. So when this thing started touching, you see Atiku saying there is the right of people to play. Who asked him? We are not daft. We are
So it's not just right to speak.
we all those boys, they are always, they are always finding an avenue to paint themselves to be, it's for us. He cannot
On the side of the people.
Atiku cannot see draw. Maybe in the next life he can be president too. But this he cannot see. He cannot see draw. And your president, maybe you will now be president of this, United States of Kebbi, be where he come from, Aduna be where he come from. But Nigeria, he cannot see. Many of them. Because this person will come to say it is their right. Falana will say that we know it is our right. That is, it's not on this stuff we want you to come in.
Falana has always been with the people.
I know. He has already been in the last protest. I was here among the protesters.
So he has always been with the people.
I did not say he's not with them. Imagine we have people of dignitaries doing at the toll gates the last time during the protest. We have people like Falana at the front. They are just there with them, and the big billionaires.
Fast was there.
Which fast? Why was he not there? Was he there when the shooting started?
I mean, fast. Falana.
Was he there when the shooting started? All the top 11 ministers, Macaroni and the likes of them, when were they there? Where were they?
Does it mean they had?
It's for content this thing that was just to come to.
Does it mean they had?
But you are not there when the shooter started. That means you will drive to your house and sleep under AC, whereby the people that are that are in pain, really in pain, that they are feeling the heat, that are being heated, are the ones see on the field. You are not part of the struggle. You understand? You are not part of the struggle. Let them be there. Then we will know that we are together in this protest. If you are sleeping overnight, let them be there. That is, you want the better future for Nigerian people. Not that you just continue the time.
I saw it on the internet, but I don't want to.
If Obasanjo is will be jumping around, be going. You have not sorted this thing of Nigeria. You are saying you are writing to Kenya people to embrace. Are you not part of the? Don't let me talk. You have not. You see, your home is not settled. You are.
I said, like I said, no, I said, I saw it on
social media concerning the government, bad government
somebody
of their country.
was talking about that.
Whereas Nigeria, there's actually
You know
we
what,
cannot
I am
barely
the first person
since
here to ask
Obasanjo
the
have
question
they directly hijacked
that you today nobody has
the
answered
what's
that
it called
question.
Obasanjo farm that is meant
Why
for
is it that
Nigerians.
whenever there is sensitive
Date, what has been the benefit so far
in terms
Obasanjo
of
farm?
sensitivity
It
in
seems
Nigeria is when that Owo
If I may
comes out.
ask you, should
The
Nigerians
Owo came
protest at
out
this point?
during the gubernatorial election.
Nigerians are not daft.
No.
We are
After
Nigerians,
they
we are
saw
not
how
daft. We know the
the
right thing.
performance of
We don't need any
the
teacher
Labour
to tell
Party
us if
in
we should
Lagos
protest
State,
or we should not
after
protest.
they saw
You will
performance
see
of the opposition,
August 1st now, the
you
people
understand,
of Lagos,
State,
on
the
Tuesday,
gubernatorial
I saw
election, Owo came out.
what's it called?
I'm not angry.
This thing,
But
statement
I now
that
waited
there will
for
be
1
Oro
year. At least if
from
they
on
would
the
go,
1st of August.
is it 1
Starting
month?
for like 10
I
days,
waited
the
for 1
10th
month.
of August.
They would not come out.
Why is it
I
so
waited for
specific?
3
Why
months.
is
They would
it
not come out
coming
again.
at the time
I
that
waited for 3 months. Not come out. And
you
now
said
okay,
you want to start
after 1
protesting?
year, maybe we see the
Although
anniversary of
we
the
are
Owo
Africans,
coming
we are
out.
Nigerians,
The Owo did not
we are
come out
Yorubas,
after
we are
1 year.
Igbos, all tribes, we
Now
are
they're not
Africans.
talking about
Oro is not a new
hunger
thing to us.
protests.
Some of us in our
That
family, that is
even
what we
the
worship.
APC members
That
now,
is our
they
culture
are
and it's our
begging to
tradition.
it.
If you like,
I'm telling you
carry
truth.
which
They
one
don't
is
have
even
work
more than
now.
Oro? It's even Oro because
They don't have
okay,
what they are doing.
the men can see Oro now.
They came to our
It is
shop
the
yesterday.
female that
They are
cannot see
begging to
Oro.
it.
You
So
understand?
now they
Any female
themselves
that
now,
does it has to be
they
a
now
strong
saw that
female.
hunger has moved to the
But as
wall.
per for
Oro
men,
is now coming
don't
out
worry,
again.
bring your Oro, do your Oro
My
where you
brother,
want
that
to
is
do
not
it.
Oro. That is politics.
Don't carry your Oro and at least I think the
That's
time
not
for the
Oro.
protest is
We
said
cannot be
9
desecrating
o'clock to
our
6 o'clock.
religion.
I'll be in the evening.
As
So and if
an
Oro want to
Egba
come out,
person,
Oro cannot come out
yes.
by 6 now.
As an
Oro
Egba,
will
no,
come
our
out by
religion
10 or
as an
11.
Egba person,
So those that
you
do not have
cannot see a
understanding
Yoruba
of
man,
how
an Igbo
Oro
man
operates, we
that
are
will
telling
tell
you
you that
already.
his own forefathers
It is
religion
our
was
culture,
either
it's a beautiful
Christianity
thing. Let us embrace our culture,
or
let them
Islam.
do it.
Nigerians protest.
Why
Our
not? We
religion
have to.
was then
Nigeria should not protest if they know that no, they are
worship
not hungry. They are
before
fine with this
the people
government.
came, missionaries
They are fine
and
with
the
this
Muslim
hardship.
people came.
Let
So
Tinubu
that's,
to open
that's
the
our part of
border.
our culture. You cannot be
Tell him to
desecrating
what?
it with politics.
To survey, to
Why must
shuffle
Owo be
those who are there.
coming
We
out
do not trust that
whenever they say
from there they can be
you should
it
ask
can be an
ourselves
open this
questions.
thing for you know
People are hungry,
weapons
always coming out. That
to the
means
country,
the
bring
Owo
insecurity,
cannot solve hunger.
strategize those that you know
The
that
Owo
no,
cannot solve
they are
it, but
credible
Owo must come out.
to
Now let me
mount
tell
that
you,
place to make sure
if
that our border
the
are
protesters
safe.
they now plan, okay,
We don't only
they are
have
no
one
longer
border
doing that
in
protest.
Nigeria. We know
You now
what
take it to September. Oh, we now
some
come
goes
out
are
September
like
again.
like what they call it
How
this year.
can you be
We have one
desecrating
in the
this
northern
religion?
part. We have one
You have
like
desecrated
the one that
Islam.
is Togo, Cameroon.
You desecrated majorly. You
How
desecrated
is the
Christianity.
border
That they want to,
there?
your own too. You are
Let the
desecrating
border
it.
be open
That's why I
for transaction.
say a king
Let there be food.
or
You don't have provision
or
for
a
food.
traditional ruler.
You are
Look at the
closing
way they are
border.
behaving.
You are doing this and
That's
there's
why you
let there be other
that
food.
Fulani S-men
You
are
understand?
killing
Then
a
everything will
king.
be right. It is the
Because
right
I'm a
of the
Yoruba
people
person.
to. We are the one
I
tell
know our
us it
culture.
is the right. It's our
Ordinarily,
right
a
to
Fulani S-man
protest.
should not
We
supposed
know
to
it's
kill a
our
king.
right to protest.
If
Even
it's
though
really
there
a
is
king.
no hunger in the situation whereby
I know
we
what
see
I'm
that
talking
some
about.
part of the
But look,
government of
just
South
like
Africa,
Zimbabwe.
this
A
thing are
normal
not
king,
doing
I
what
mean
we
a
expected
king,
them to do.
even
Maybe
an
your
Igbo
local
man,
government is
an
ordering your
Igbo man,
salary, it's not giving you your dividends,
they know
what
what
you
I'm talking
expected.
about.
The group
The
of people in
Shekiri,
that place can come together,
Benue, they know what
even as a
that
worker,
a king go,
to
traditional
protest
king go,
against
I
that
mean
the
a real
governor
king.
or a private
Fulani S-men should
sector
not supposed to
or
kill. Now,
this.
they're
And that's
not
why you see
kidnapping
some
kings because
organizations
you're
that will
asking
post
themselves,
it there before they
where
give you
does that,
a job.
as who made them a
That
king?
in any
In
form,
my
the
language,
worker cannot
as a
protest
Yoruba
because
person, if
you
I
are
was
saying
making a
that
king,
because you know that what any
they throw
company
it
you go
down.
to that is
This
taking
person
that,
deserves to
you
be
should
a
be
king.
careful of this company.
Now,
You should not work in
politicians
that
are
one because
making people
they
king.
will not treat you right.
Yeah, we're,
This is in Nigeria whereby
like I
before
said,
you
you
secure a
can't
job,
put a
you write a
crown
CV
on a clown and expect
application
a
for a
king.
job.
So
When they want to sack you,
if
they will not.
a clown
They know
becomes
that they
a
will be
king,
sacking you in
if
some
that
months
place
time
is not a
or some
palace,
weeks
it's
time.
a circle.
They will not give you a what a remind a
Those
notice
calling for
ahead
O's,
that so person will like your
Those,
services
like I'm
in
waiting
3
for
months
that.
time or 2
I
months
want to
time.
something official.
If that is who meets you
But
all of a
in
sudden,
case
I think we'll be
that
relieving
truly
you of your duty.
that they plan
So
Owo
that
is
person
true,
can have enough
then
time.
shame on them.
A lot of things are
Shame on
wrong.
them.
and whereby you
That
be
is why
you want to
nationalization are
employ
not
someone, you
powerful
say that
anymore.
you need 10 years experience.
It's not powerful
5 years
anymore now.
experience. You want
It
a
was a
5
time
years
that you
experience
cannot
from
swear
the
with some go.
graduates.
We know that, but nowadays because they
So where
have
is it going? Where did you guys to
everything.
get that experience when you know
Why must
employed?
you leave Ogo? Let Ogo do his own.
We can go
Ogo can
now,
be coming
but-
out.
Sorry,
This is
let
Lagos.
us have.
This is Southwest.
Work things out.
Oh, can come out.
Can be better.
But
On the
why
first
must it be the
or not on
timing
the
of
first?
something
Why they some
critical to
people are saying
national
that
importance? That's my
why
own
if
comment. I'm
they are
not
not
talking
serious,
about
they are
Ogo
saying
not
they
coming
want
out.
to play on the first. You
Ogo
have
can
to
come out.
notify,
You
know
have
the
the right
date
to carry your Ogo.
so that they
But
can
Ogo
ask
should
the
not be
police
coming out
as it is their duty
when there's
to what to
a
safeguard
time of
the people.
national
That
importance
is more
that
reason why you have
people
to notify them that
want to
so dates we are
either
going
to
to
vote
so
or
that they
to
are going to
protest.
what have
Leave,
enough
let Ogo stay
enforcement
in
that
his
will
place.
be enough,
After
and the way they are
protest,
going
come
to
or before
strategize as you are
protest.
strategizing
I've
to
given an
what
example. I said,
to monitor
if you now
the
see the protest,
protest,
so
and we should not give room for
August
any
20,
hijackers.
Ogo now be
We are
shifted. You
protesters.
understand what
We
I
are
mean?
not hoodlums. We are not illiterate. You understand? you know,
That's what I mean.
we want
So
to
now,
protest. We have
you
the vision,
must
we
be
have
very
the goal,
sensitive to
and
see
we have
that
the demand.
our traditional
So in
institution,
that process, we
our
know
traditional
ourselves. We
institution,
assemble.
our
We know ourselves. If
our
anybody is
institution is
misbehaving,
being
let them
desecrated
call
by
the
people
police officer. This one we
ordinarily
don't know is this is not
that
it's against our
should
this thing. We see any
protect
person vandalizing, trying to use the opportunity to see
their
because
traditional
Nigeria is
institution. That's
everywhere.
what that religious
You hardly
institution.
say
You are the one
Nigeria
that are
that
not
even have
desecrating it,
5,000.
and you're
Even me
not
as I'm
expecting
like
people
this,
to take it
they have
serious.
I don't even have
Let me give you
5,000 in
an
my
example.
account.
In Lagos,
You understand?
how do
If you are
expect
living
Adidoma,
by mouth to hand to mouth as a
Hausa
graduate,
man,
you know,
Ijoma, a second
even though
man?
you are
How do you
with
expect
the
to not take
skills apart from being a
traditional institution serious?
graduate, other
So it
skills,
will look like
who are
these
those
people are
even
using
giving
their
you
own
jobs?
to play.
You know how many? You know that other thing. Even as a skilled person,
Coming out
so
should be
everybody is
something that
angry,
at that moment
living in
in time,
silence. But
it
now we
must
are
be not
saying no, we are not.
okay. They
We have
shift
to meet
the something
our
that
demand.
will be shifted.
At this hardship, you won't
Understand?
be telling us to
Oh,
calm down
respect to it,
and
respect
descend
to their
because they are.
culture.
Do you know that what the rep
Muslim,
member they are on 6-7 weeks
you're
holiday now
animist, you're a Buddhist, is your right.
because of this
So
protest
you can
and they are
have a
affecting because
right
of what's going on in Kenya.
to, you have a
Why are
right to
you
be any
afraid
religion.
if
It's
you
your,
did
it's
not
your,
do
it's your choice.
something bad?
But
If
don't
you
play
know what you don't
politics.
have, it's not a guilty conscience. And what does it take? In actually be enter the government with this
Politics and
space of
religion
1
does not
year.
go hand in hand.
You already purchased a
They are
yacht.
two different entities.
Are you a young person? Are you doing yacht
So
birthday this
stop
year?
desecrating
let
And you
us,
purchased the
our
yacht
culture.
even before you announce it to the public. You purchased the jet even
I
before
don't
you
know.
announce
That's
to the
why I'm waiting
public.
for
You're
something
just meaning
official.
what you
Then
purchased
if it's
already.
official,
You
then
have
I'm
the
going to
picture
make
online.
I'm
It's
going to make
exposed.
an informed
That's how
statement
Nigerian
about
arm
it.
this thing.
But for now, I'm just
Okay,
calling
on
on the
And
people
now
that
please
are
let
planning
us
this
have
over, or
just
the people that are planning it,
calm down.
that you are
We
not
are
doing our
spending
traditional institution
unnecessarily.
good.
Like, are we
You're not
daft
painting your
innovating
image
vice
good.
president?
If you are,
Yeah,
if
you know,
people can
Thank
be
you very
coming
much,
out,
Mr.
going
James.
back and
We
forth
hope to have you
during
next time. Let us bring in
sensitive
Mr.
period,
Lawrence.
during
Mr.
election period.
Lawrence, I'm bringing in
That's not
because
time
I want
when
to know
Owo should be coming
your
out.
view. At this point,
You understand?
the
So,
government
so,
is
so, so,
saying,
so I'm
please
still,
do not
I'm
protest.
still waiting for
But
something
the question I
official
want to ask
first.
you, should the
Then I'm going to see
Igbos
my
join the
main
protest at this
statement
point?
on
This
that.
number one protest not it's not a taboo to do protest, and it's not a taboo to federal government and the governors or whatever said that to tell their citizens
They
to
don't. I
calm
told you they
down.
don't care about you now.
The two
Which is the
sides they are right.
poverty in
Are you
Nigeria
getting me?
is
But
intentional.
one thing that
To make them
the
poor,
citizens of
like how to ride
Nigeria,
them, how to use them,
they know
how
what
to
they are
march
looking
upon
for.
them. God
The
did not make
citizen
us
of the
poor ordinarily. If you
Nigeria,
look at it,
the indigenous
we
of
have
the
everything
Nigeria,
that we needed on
they
this
didn't know
in
what
this
they are
ground.
fighting for.
We
That's
have
number one question I want to
cocoa,
ask. Now
you
you
have
are
coal,
asking me whether
you have
Igbo
limestone, you have
will
crude
die
oil,
among all the
you have gold,
protests.
you have
Yeah,
diamond,
it's a good
you have
question.
timber,
But
you have cotton, you have ground. What you have
Igbo
arable
to die
land.
among all the
God has
protests.
blessed Nigeria in
You as a
all things.
journalist, you know what is going on in
So
Nigeria.
it is the politicians
And you
that
know
are
the
making them
condition they give
frustrated.
Igbo
The politicians that are
in
making them
Nigeria.
beggars. So the more you make them beggars,
Are you
the more they
seeing
cannot
it?
speak for themselves.
We know
The more
that
they will
whatever
come
Igbo
back to defend. Let me
puts
give you an
hand
example. I
about
just say it.
Nigeria,
Dangote said
the remaining two tribes,
that he paid
Hausa
$100
and the
million
Yoruba, the politician
for his
will come
this
against the Igbos.
side for Dangote refinery.
Are you seeing it? Now,
The poor man that is
we are
fighting
the
for
Igbos.
the party or the this,
We will know
tell
that
him how much they
whether
collect.
we will follow or we no will follow. But
Brain cannot work.
the
Where there
order
is
that come
poverty,
from the
bigotry,
southeast
and
and
psychopathy.
our prime minister Samaneka
Your brain will
and the
stop working.
governors
This
in
your
the
brain will
southeast
stop
said
working.
what?
Where there is
Don't join
psychopathy,
hand
bigotry,
because
and
they
poverty. I'm
know
talking about poverty of the mind.
what is
That's the greatest
coming
form of poverty.
going to happen
The
when
poverty of the
Igbo
mind
join
is the
hand that
greatest form of poverty,
politics.
not this poverty that
Protest.
cannot eat. Because
It's not Igbo that
if
they
you have
are
poverty
not
of the mind, even if you have 50 billion, you
having
will
the
still
same
keep on
pen
stealing and
that
accumulating
Nigeria
to die.
having.
But that
But
amount is
when
not
the
enough.
thing start, they
Even
will
if you have
shift
50
it
billion, you
against
keep on,
Igbo
that's the
people.
poverty of the mind.
They will start
So
destroying
that
Igbo
brain stop
property.
working
If
then.
you come to one
They are saying
Nigeria,
100 million
people
naira
that have
Dangote said it, I
property
not say it, I not Dangote.
everywhere in
Did you collect
Nigeria
1
is
naira? No,
only
but you are
the
still fighting.
Igbos. Are you getting me? Whatever
You are
wants to
still
happen
fighting
in
for
our
the
nation,
politicians.
number one, they go target the
Those are the
properties.
point of view that I'm telling you about.
Guys,
Now, people
to
that collect
me,
100 million share this. But they will give you 5,000,
I'm not sure
100,000.
that Igbo
Or your
people
social media
they will join that
influencers so called
protest.
100,000.
So now I'm going to ask you because
Igbo
some people have said
are collecting that when are you
if
going to stop
anything
that
happen
nonsense?
to Igbos,
You understand?
that he
When are you going to stop
is
that
ready to
nonsense
take
of
it up,
collecting money
including
and you cannot
P2B,
think
does it
that
mean
this okay, when you collect it, it's not enough for
is it
maybe
because
1 week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks.
and
1 month,
like
2
they
months, 3
normally
months,
say,
you have finished it.
that blood is thicker than water?
It's
That
as
is
simple
why
as you have finished the
Mr.
money.
Is even
The
coming
money
out
is finished.
to say, don't
And
allow
then you
anything
now
happen
wait
to
for
P2B
something
because
evil to
perhaps it's
defend
his
again in the nearest future.
Now,
because
You know,
people are
some
going to
people say that Samanekpa is
it's as simple
Nigeria
it's as
politics.
simple as that.
He's saying this into
You understand?
favor
So
the
you must they give
current
you 100,000 naira, you
government.
share it. If you for
Are you
50,000
getting
naira for
me?
people.
Now, Samanekpa already
80,000
see
local.
what is going to
Okay,
happen.
okay, let me give you.
That's
One
why I
bag of rice is
told
almost 80,000. That money is
Nigerians
not enough.
that
Give them
anything
their
that
money.
happen,
You say the
their
right thing for posterity.
brothers,
And for the sake
their
of your children,
citizen. What is
they are sending
Samanekpa
their
is saying
children
is not
abroad.
only P2B.
Their children will come back to be a minister.
He's
to be a
saying
commissioner,
about the whole
to be
indigene
a
of Biafra,
as a senator. You,
the
me and
whole
your own
indigene
children.
of Igbos. You know, when they call the Igbos,
You know, that's
the
simple question.
people they think is
They are sending their children
mostly
abroad.
is this
Where,
5 states:
where are your own children?
Anambra,
You yourself,
Imo,
where are you presently?
Ebonyi State, Enugu State,
Now,
and
where are you
Abia
going
State. Are you
in the
getting
future?
me? That is the
Listen,
people
the
the
time when I came here
federal
was complaining.
government
I'm just
focus
do.
mostly.
Hey, long for me now. Or do you
Now you see
I
that
said, why are you? Who
P2B
sent you
they
to
have
be working for them?
come out among
Who are
of these 5
what on
states,
what?
and P2B
Ask
is
something
the
that you are
person
doing. That
that
means handwork.
come out as
Or
a
you go to
president
school
of
and learn something
Nigeria
more again.
when they are
So it
doing
can be valuable to yourself. A
voter.
psychopath is not valuable,
Now
and they know it.
they see
This one is a
P2B
psychopath. They are not
as
valuable. They will give you
another
peanuts, but you must come back to defend them.
another challenging
Look at one of them
for
came in
their
and he buy food,
government.
cannot
That's the
pay.
reason why
The boss don't credit.
whatever they want
But
to
he will
do,
come
they
here
say
and tell you
it's
Tinubu is
P2B.
working, but they
I know
cannot
that
pay.
P2B never come outside and say that I'm
A man that
supporting
is begging
this
for 200 naira, I
protest.
tell you that Tinubu is
And the
working.
people that said
But
that
200
they
naira does not
support
have
the
his pocket.
protest, the federal
So
government never
that something
tell
is
them
wrong with the
anything.
brain has been
They're just
compromised
channeling it
because
to
of psychophancy
P2B and
for big.
IPOB.
Yes, now it's not ordinary.
Are you getting me?
I told all
Now,
of you that
Samanekpa as a
money
prime
from politicians. I
minister
told you, if
of
you collect their
Biafra
money or
land,
their food, if you eat that food, you cannot think anymore.
Nigeria government that whatever that happens for their
after
citizen,
collecting food, you cannot think anymore.
they will
Start
see
complaining. They
the
give them
back
Maggi,
of
salt, and as for all those
another
nonsense,
part
as spaghetti.
of Biafrans.
After 2-3 days, you are finished it.
Are you seeing it?
You
What
go
is
and you're
Samanekpa
suffering
is
again.
saying that
Can't you think?
it's all the whole Igbos
Listen, so you cannot be supporting
that
evil
number one
because
don't come
you want to
outside
eat
and
from that evil.
protest.
That is the worst thing
If
that
you
happens
come
to man.
outside and protest, whatever happens for
What
you,
Jesus
Samanekpa
said,
cannot say
I
anything.
don't say Jesus said that man should not live by
Because
bread alone.
Samanekpa
That means
already
you cannot be eating
tell
like a fool,
the
like
Biafra
a
don't
gullible
come outside
person,
in protest.
just because
Because you cannot
you
say
want to defend
because
a
of
politician,
your
you're not eating,
father
they give you the hint.
in the heaven, he can
Okay, you have eaten
misbehave.
now. What has that
Jesus Christ
benefited you
tell
on
the
the long
devil,
run?
when devil try to
What has
tell
that
Jesus
benefited
Christ,
you
say if you can
and your family
jump down
for
from
like
the
10, 15,
rock,
20 years? There's no benefit to it.
God will send the angel to carry
Understand?
him.
So
What
when you
Jesus
strong big
tell
up,
the devil,
when you
say
stand on the
don't
truth
tempt
on the
your
truth
God.
path, as a man you can speak yourself.
Now Samanekpa
That
already
what I'm
tell
seeing now
the whole
is the truth.
Biafra don't come outside in the
What I'm
protest.
seeing now,
If you come
we are
outside
going
on
to the right
that
direction.
protest,
Then
whatever that happen for
I
you,
give an example. If a
Samanekpa
political
cannot
talk to a
come
politician,
outside.
maybe
Even
you
as
drive
the
along, but
P2B is,
they will
if
never
the
allow you to marry
P2B
their
still
daughter.
come
Because
outside on
they know
that
that you're a useless
protest,
person.
I say I'm the
They
one
know.
that lead the
And then
protest.
you
Whatever happen for
can only become a
P2B,
politician, you
Samanekpa
cannot do
cannot
anything good in your
say
life.
anything
You only
because
become a
P2B
useless person.
already
So they know
use
it.
the hand
The
and
politicians,
carry the fire.
they know it. They know
Are you
this one.
getting me?
A
What is
5,000
Samanekpa is saying that
their daughters are
when you
abroad. I
stay
think they're
at
abroad.
your
You
home
are working.
or anywhere you
aimlessly,
want to stay, don't
risking
come out
your
of
own life
protest.
for them.
If in Nigeria carry
Whereby
that
you are not
problem
being paid
come,
peanuts.
that is when
Igbaluma share that. When are you going to
Samanekpa
stop that nonsense?
and the Biafran
This man came here this
children
morning now.
and
He bought
Biafran
something here, he cannot pay.
leaders
Osolowo,
and
but he's
Biafran
very
securities
Tinubu.
will come outside against the person because
I cannot
you
put
are
it for him because
just
his
stay
brain has
on
been
your
damaged.
home.
And I know what I'm talking about.
Maybe you are watching your television or whatever you are doing. You don't come outside and do protest. Nigeria don't have any right
my
to
leader, and I
come
know
and
it's
tackle that person.
That's why I
when
said
you
I'm
come.
very happy when
That is what the meaning of what is Samanekpa is saying. Samanekpa didn't say that if you come outside and protest, if anything happen for you, Samanekpa will come outside and fight for you. No.
People are protesting
He's saying
for 3 main
stay
reasons.
your home
If the
and
government
listen
can arrest
and
that 3 main
obey
reasons,
the
protest
order.
will stop. Number 1, hunger.
Are you getting me? Because
Hunger
people that
is the reason why
control
people are
Biafra
protesting.
land is
Number 2
Mazi
is poverty.
Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpan and their
People cannot afford
groups
anything again.
that control.
Number 3 is
As
inflation.
we have
Even money
president,
in their
we
hand,
have governor, we have
taxes
vice.
and
That's how Biafra have.
Then,
We must
let
listen
government go and
the
arrest
voice
those
of
people
our leaders.
and leave it out.
Okay, now finally, let me ask you this generally.
Go and tackle
General
those 3 things that I mentioned.
Reps,
Hunger,
that's not
poverty,
representative
and
in
inflation.
Abuja. Ask
Go and
federal
tackle them. If you
government to
tackle them,
embrace dialogue and Tinubu sue
That's the
for
problem.
peace?
Peter Obi has not
Generally
protest.
speaking,
I can mention
do
names.
you think Nigerians should protest or embrace dialogue?
Listen, when I said before that Nigeria know their citizens know what they are looking for. You know that since Nigeria have independence, We know how many promises the government promised the citizens of Nigeria to fulfill. Are you getting me? Don't use because of anxieties or you are not a Yoruba man or you are not a Hausa man, your family is not in the government. He said that you will not protest. Maybe your family assurance covers them. Are you get? The people that are suffering in this nation, the people that are suffering in this nation, know whether what did those people say, is it the truth? Is it what that can fulfill? As Ahmed Tinubu said that to Nigeria to give her more time. That's what Nigeria president said. But the citizens of Nigeria, where they know whether the promises the Nigeria government is giving them, is it what they can fulfill? If the Nigeria citizens know that federal government can fulfill them, now then sabi whether they want to protest or they don't want to protest. Again, that's what I can say.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lawrence. We hope to have you next time. Thank you very much. Mr. Oyabase, Pastor Oyabase, you are welcome. We are here this morning. We are looking at what is happening in Nigeria, particularly the issue of planned nationwide protests. From what we are seeing, reps ask federal government to embrace dialogue as Tinubu sues for peace. Do you think they should stop the protest?
Well, there's no danger for the protest. If you danger for protest, protest, yes. You understand?
But do you think protest should go on or they should stop?
To go on, but they don't do it well. They're going to go on to remove for that seat, but they don't do it well. You understand me?
No, the day the fees for the protests have not reached.
They don't do it well. They're not going to fit meet up. Tinubu is bleeding, and it's going to weak them. They give the government 2 months cap. They start to weak them. They start to bleeding.
What's the best way to do it if they want to succeed?
Take it on a surprise, unexpected. Make your plan before media know that you want to do protest. You already start. Boom. The government to come after you, to bribe you, to talk to you, you don't go. That's how protest be. You don't give government protest chance. I'll come protest in your government. The president could do it. Now you are war to the president now. He must prepare a way. Did it ever happen? Did it ever happen in the world that you want to protest? You now have to keep president notice. When this guy do it, there's one man who do it in this country. One popular, famous. They call him Two Baba. Yes, two face. He wanted to protest in this country. All youth ready. The government shut it down by bribing him. He run away. So there's nobody can go against this government and say you protest. They don't bond you well. I know what the government is. So it's just a propaganda. It's just a camouflage speech. You cannot protest in this government. Understand me? The power of protest is what? Your wisdom. What you want. You go tie your belly. You go say they're hungry. You go drink curry. You go say I need water. Protests are heroes. I mean, protests are heroes. I want something. Want to deliver people. Want to give people food, good government. But you now do what? You now go and tell government. You want them to bribe you? Want them to be bribing you? What do you want government to do for you? Wait, they give them notice, say they come protest. So now bribing must enter underground to shut you down, not to protest. Because the protest is against the government. So the power of protest, I don't know if it started. I don't know who lead the protest. Nobody know who lead it. The person that lead no get sense to do it. If I lead the protest, does that mean I'll win? Because I will lead with wisdom. So not this kind of people that I don't even know who lead it. Who did this protest say? Who is the pioneer with it? Is it the Charlie boy? Is it Charlie boy? Who? So somebody must lead it. Somebody must ready to feed the people in the street. Somebody must ready to what? When we die down, when they do tonight, they feed people tonight. Tomorrow they continue. Because people go leave their home, they for street. Now that kind of protest, they toss this kind of man. Does that mean? They will block all roads, block everywhere, no movement. Pengasen go, oil go, oil company they go to the break. They join the strike. Does that mean? Nothing go move. Airport go block. That protest. Does that mean?
Airport go block, but not violent. But just block things, not to move. Then they go told Mr. President, all the roads, everything got shut down. To implement force to make Mr. President hear that there's something wrong. But now you want to go protest. Who lead the protest? Nobody. Everybody just come for the street. No money. People will go look for food. Nobody sponsor the protest. Give people food. Eh? When the Egyptians protest for 41, 30, 21 days, what happened? 15 days and bring Mubarak down in power. What did happen? The people, the campaign protest feed the people on the street. They feed people. In the night, they bring them food. In the afternoon, they bring them food. They stand in the street. They say, enough, you go. Step down. Bad boy, step down. By force. This is not protest. You must sponsor protest. You must feed the people that stand in the street. People go leave their family, leave their work, come and stand for the street. You go feed them so that they can stand there and make sure they succeed.
But is Tinubu actually doing well as a president?
That's why you want to protest that, because it don't exist. This government don't exist. A government that not subsidize no exist on earth. This government of this man is useless government. It don't exist. It's subsidized. That's a useless government on earth. Understand me? So this government is total zero government. Understand me? We know. But if you want to come and protest, who is the person that stand to sponsor the protest? So that people can have comfortable and can protest with what? With strength. Because when people weak, hungry catch them for 1-2 days, from morning till night, they go shout, they go weak. Who feed them? Who give them water to drink? Who is the sponsor? So it's a mongry rumor. It's stupidity. Mongry rumor. Somebody go shout from morning to 12 o'clock, you'll give him water to drink to get more strength to shout. All we are saying, with their blackboard, not strength. Eh? A pastor that prayed in the pulpit, at the end, they go pay down, they will pay tithe and give offering, make it take chop. Abi? You want people to go stand for street, they shout, energy is going. As I'm talking, energy is going. I'm gonna need food to chop. So that's how you sponsor protest, not by stupidity. Understand me? Not by coming to make noise. Say you want to protest. That's why they always weak in 2 days, they don't weak. It's a stupidity. So make this foundation to be what? If you want to protest, protest in wisdom. Use wisdom to what? Protest. Don't protest as a fool. It don't make sense. Now regarding to Tinubu himself, who is ruling the nation. Tinubu no rule Nigeria. He said, "Now my turn, just sit down there." Who did Tinubu fight? Top Nigerian tycoon evil men are there. You know, told them. You know, tell them, keep way for this government. He say, Port Harcourt refinery go work. The people that carry our fuel outside, they are making money. You catch them, you put them for prison for you to deliver. Police are bad there. Army, their belly is big. They are not in the war.
Their belly is big.
Their belly is big. What does that mean? That means army chop wuru because their belly is big.
So their belly is not supposed to be big.
Of course, now army is a soldier. The soldier that fight bomber to bomber for a nation to be fixed.
Their stomach is not supposed to be big.
Big.
You know, they say their belly is not supposed to be big.
They are always in strategy, planning to rescue a nation that they're into. But army belly now, if you see them, all of them come out from motor, their belly is big.
Meaning they cannot fight.
Nothing. Police say their belly is big. Most of them, top of them, what they do is what? When the government send, they use fuel free. Those cabals of government, of the police, they use fuel free. They use this in free. They don't buy, they pay them salary. See, like this, they build house and keep people with agent agreement. They suppress, they enjoy government environment, and they still pay them salary. They become landlord for government environment. So these are the things you need to understand. Who can now be a founder power to defend, to attack, to suppress, and to weak the government, to be able to deliver? Nobody. Understand me? Everybody belly don't big. Politician belly big. Even Babala will say belly big. Babala belly don't big. Because why he chop and belly food. I shower money food for pocket. So every bad thing is booming in this government. People will not say tar for one.
I think, let me say a bit thank you for your time.
Yeah, people will not say tar for one and stop it. No, you don't stop it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pastor Uyabasi. Let us understand that protest is a legitimate right of citizens. We have international laws and local laws that guarantee the right of citizens to engage in peaceful protest. Whether the government like it or not, the government do not have power under the constitution to ask Nigerians not to protest. The only thing the government can do is to perhaps engage Nigerians through dialogue. I think Falana have echoed it. But again, I think the government must deal with the fundamental issues. And what are those fundamental issues? Hunger is fundamental in this regard. Nigerians are crying in their number from different perspectives, from different angles, from different communities that there is hunger in the land. So if the government hopes to avert protests, they should go and deal with the issue of hunger. And let me quickly say that the police, the army, and the government itself, that is always quick to tag Amnesty International, a partisan organization, each time they raise issue of human rights violation. That this is the time the police, the army, all the security agencies, this is the time they should prove their professionalism. In the event that the protesters make good their threat to embark on the protest, it behoves on the police particularly to protect them as they embark on that peaceful protest, because it is a guaranteed right. And I think what is the major issue Nigeria is having currently have to do with the issue of insecurity. I want to say this. I personally had an interaction with someone from Benue. We all know what Benue stands for. Benue, of course, is the basket food of the nation. And this man told me that he buy virtually every foodstuff he needs from in his village from Lagos. I'm talking about rice, beans, gari, yam. Buy it from Lagos and send it to Benue. And the reason he's doing it is not far-fetched, because according to him, Fulani herders has taken over his community and their farming, their farming lands. As such, the only means of survival is to buy foodstuff from Lagos and send to the village because of insecurity. So if you look at the issue of food inflation in Nigeria, it's somehow tied to insecurity. So the government as a matter of urgency needs to fight insecurity. And the constitution is unambiguous about the importance of government guaranteeing the security of life and property. Because I think section 14 of 1999 constitution as amended is very clear on this, that the welfare of Nigerians and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. So to that extent, the government have no excuse to say Nigerians are dying in their number. Of course, if the government is protecting lives and property, they are not doing anybody any favor. Rather, it's an obligation that behoves on them to render to the citizens, given what the constitution have said. Let us quickly look at some of the comments we have on the comment section. This one is coming from Mr. Martins. He's saying that man should wait. Okay, should wait for food. Okay, food sacrifice. Okay, no worry. Let's look at another one. Nigerians are not ready to sacrifice. During Endsars, I single-handed pull my protest around Warri. Okay, this one is talking from Warri. I think it's Mr. Martins. Yes, Mr. Martins. Then Mr. Godwin is saying poverty addicts. Then this one is coming from Godwin as well. He said with the way things are going there in Nigeria, it is funny that someone is still waiting to be fed, so he or she will fight for life. Let us look at this other one coming from Martin as well. He's saying you are right. Just okay. See how this man is waiting for food because before he will go out to protest. This one is coming from Godwin as well. He said Nigeria poverty. This one is coming from Happy. He's saying pure truth. Okay, I think he was responding to when someone was speaking. This one is coming from Bakari. He's saying the background noise is much. Okay, Mr. Bakare will try to take care of that next time. Then this one is coming from Martins. We are having a serious background noise. Okay, I'm sorry about all this. We'll try to guide about the background noise next time. Then this one is coming from Martin as well. Please tell that man at the Mr. Christian. You want to talk to us? No, I was trying to look at the comment, or maybe next time. Or okay, all right. Okay, but I don't think we can have time to go. Deal with that next by tomorrow. I must say a very big thank you. Thank you very much.